Waltz in E major by Fernando Sor. So this is one of my favorite pieces to play. I've been playing it for years and years. In fact, it's one of the first classical guitar pieces I learned after I switched over from playing electric guitar to classical guitar. Fernando Sor was a popular Spanish composer and guitarist. He lived from 1778 to 1839. The score and tab is available at my website. It's on the members page, where for just a little bit of money you can get all of my guitar school music plus a ton of arrangements as well. So check it out. All right, so slowly it goes like this. So a couple things about that first line. We're in 3/8 time, so the eighth note gets the beat. We have the triplet, which appears a couple times. So I find with rhythms, it's helpful to clap the rhythm first so you can get the sound of it in your head and then try and play it. So it's gonna go 3, 1, E, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, E, 2, 3, and so on. And at the very end, you have those 30-second notes, so that's 4 in the space of 1/8 note. 1 E and a 2, 3. Now, as far as technically what I do is I go open, and then I keep everything down, and just use the right-hand fingers as I need them. So slowly, like this. And then for this, I use my thumb to play the first two. And you're right there. So one more time. So if you take a look at measure 6, often what I'll do is I will add a fermata there. It's not written, but I like to hold that chord like this. And then, so we also have a little grace note in there as well where it goes, so again. So that's just a quick little pull off. All right, then that section repeats again. And then when we get to the pickup of measure 10, slowly. B7 chord. Now you're gonna slide. So again. All right, so those little pull-offs, I'm keeping the first finger down, but then pulling off with either the second or third finger. So again. All right, then that little section repeats. And then we go to the parallel minor. So the first part of it's in E major, and then the second part, the middle part, goes to the parallel minor, which is E minor. And so that first measure is going to go. So again, look at the rhythm. We've got a 16th note, dotted 16th going to a 32nd note. So it's with the pickup, it's going to go ta, 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 ta. So again, it goes. And then that repeats. And then we have this. It's a B7 chord. Although your thumb hits the 4th string, I still do the full B7 just in case my thumb accidentally hits the 5th string. It's still going to sound okay. If I didn't put that finger down, it's not going to sound very good. So again, here, this repeats. And that little section repeats, and then you go, we've got octaves here. I do play these brighter by more Ponicello. I always think of them as like trumpets, like just blaring off. And then we have a similar figure with those pull-offs. One thing I'll do, if you notice in the recording, is I'll do a retardando as I'm moving up that. So as I'm going, and then I'll break this up with my first and second fingers. So again. Something I heard Segovia do in a recording that I always liked. And then we have them up here. If you notice, because of the funkiness of the guitar tuning, sometimes this is not going to sound good. And if you notice in the recording, the first time I did this, it was a bit shaky. And what I'll do is I'll pull that fourth string so that you get more in tune. Part of it, these strings are old, so it's harder to tune. But if I do notice that I'm getting that, I'll pull that first finger to make it better sounding. So you got same basic rhythm. And then pizzicato. So pizzicato, you just rest your right hand on the strings near the bridge, and you get this type of sound. So it's then here, and then here. And then open. Then we're gonna have these fast pull-offs and hammer-ons. With the harmonics at the 12th fret. So if you have this type of guitar where it's not a cutaway, it's easy to find the 12th fret. It's wherever you're, when you hit the wood, you know you're at the 12th fret. So again, it goes like this. And then this is a repeat of something earlier. And then that repeats. All right, and that section repeats, and then when you get back to the end with a repeat sign where it says DCL fine, you're gonna go back to the beginning, and then what I do is I play straight through to the fine, not taking the repeats. I'll just go straight through until you get to measure 17. And that's the piece. So it's a fun little piece. Good luck, and let me know if you have any questions.